All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Trey Brady back with roundabout.com, the boxing roundtable. I am here with 130-pound fighter who just had his pro debut not too long ago, Renaldo, misunderstood, but I like to call him Mr. Understood Gaines. How you doing, Renaldo?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. You with roundabout.com, the boxing roundtable. You happy to be back?
Yeah, I'm happy to be back, man. What's up with y'all?
Not too much. Not too long ago, we shot a documentary on you called Pro-Am.
Yeah, that was a good documentary. We had a lot of views on that one.
We called it One Amateur's Fight, Every Amateur's Plight. Do you feel as though you went through a plight since your last fight, Renaldo?
Yeah, it was good. I like the way everything was. It was excellent.
That's good. Tell me something. How's training camp going, considering the fight's less than 48 hours away?
Training camp was wonderful. I love who I'm with, my coach, everything. It was a beautiful training camp. It was hard work, and it's gonna pay off come Saturday, May 12th.
Tell me, is Coach Malcolm putting in work with you in the ring?
Yeah, he putting in some good work in there. And we train 24/7, hard work, dedication.
Tell me, did you do anything different from the first fight that you had, that first camp, leading up until this one? What's changed between Renaldo Gaines and Coach Malcolm?
Oh, it was a lot of change because the first time we didn't really have that much time together. To know about the fight. It wasn't enough time really to really figure out how long we had. Well, I only had with him probably about less than 3 weeks with him for the first fight, and this fight right here. We ready. There's a lot of things that's gonna change. Working on more head movement. It's gonna be more combinations strong. It's gonna be. I believe this one right here is gonna be a knockout.
You think it's gonna be a knockout? Well, brother, I really hope so. Let me ask you a question. Prior to going into your fight with Warren Huffman, that was your first pro fight. Mr. Huffman had a number of pro fights prior to fighting you, but you, on the other hand, were making your pro debut. What did you know about Warren Huffman prior to fighting him?
I actually didn't really know not too much from him. I know he had a 0-7 record, and that's about all I knew. I didn't see no video of him or nothing. I just figured him out doing after the first round, like 30 seconds into the fight. I figured him out, and that's how I became successful with the win.
Well, you answered my second question, because I was going to ask you next, what did you notice during the fight? Now tell me, as the fight came to an end and at the end of the fight, tell me how you assessed your opponent after the fight was over.
Well, I say he was okay. He was a good opponent, and I feel it was good. It was just my first time back in the ring in 4 years, and it was a little ring rush. So it was some good work, though. I like the work. It was good.
That's understandable. That's understandable. Now, you know, and I had this conversation with you before, Mr. Huffman contacted roundabout.com asking for, I know, he asked for a rematch. He asked us to see if we can set up a rematch. Now, mind you, we are not in the business of promoting fighters. However, we have done promotions with individual fighters, but we are not boxing promoters, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We're not boxing promoters, so I'm not here to set up a fight between young Warren Huffman and Renaldo Gaines. But here's my question. If the opportunity presented itself, would you be willing to give Mr. Huffman a rematch?
Nah, I can't give him a rematch. I beat him fair and square. Unanimous decision, all 4 rounds was won by me. It's no point in me giving him a rematch at all.
Now, you understand Mr. Huffman will hear this interview.
There's no problem with me. He don't deserve a rematch. He don't deserve a rematch. I'm ready for bigger and better opponents and with bigger names. And to me, he really not a good opponent with the level I'm at right now.
All right. Well, tell me something. Did you watch your first fight?
Yes, I watched it, and I seen a lot of things I had to work on that needed to be done. Now I feel as though you're gonna see May 12th, some Saturday. It's gonna be a lot of changes done.
Now, you mentioned that some things you need to work on are head movement. How do you feel your power is looking right now? Do you feel as though you're working on strength conditioning just as much as cardiovascular and skill conditioning?
Can you repeat that? The phone's breaking up a little bit.
Your strength conditioning. Now, you said you're looking for a knockout in your next fight. Are you upping your strength conditioning just like you're upping your skill conditioning and your cardiovascular?
Yes. We got a lot of different workouts now that we have put together, and it's a lot of good training that's coming now, and I feel like that we've been doing a lot of stuff with hand weight and, you know what I'm saying, like regular weights. I mean, we was on a lot of stuff for the strength.
Okay.
And that's gonna make me a lot stronger.
Okay, now
the next fight coming.
That's how you're gonna up your strength. What about your speed? What about your speed training? What about working against guys who are southpaws? What about that?
Oh, we've been working with that Floyd Mayweather right hand. I got that down pat. So that's for them southpaws. The right hand gonna be you gonna see that punch thrown a lot too.
The straight right lead.
Yeah, the straight right lead is going to be. I got that down. I got that. Been studying how to throw it right, and I think that's right there going to be the knockout punch for southpaws. I fight.
Now, we talked a lot about your previous fight, and as you move forward in your training, Renaldo, I want to talk to you about you moving forward in your competition. You're fighting James Young on May the 12th at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center. Have you seen any tape on Mr. James Young?
No, sir, I haven't seen no tape on him, and I'm glad because I really don't like watching my opponents. What they did their last fight or however many fights he had. I don't like pretty much nothing about them, man. I let my coach, if it is video, I let my coach watch it and discuss it with me what he want me to do during the fight. But I really don't like watching it myself.
Now, when Roundabout Boxing Roundabout.com, the Boxing Roundtable, did a small documentary on you, I explained to you then that this documentary was not portraying Renaldo Gaines, amateur turning pro, to hype you as a amateur turning pro. We did this for amateurs worldwide, right? You remember that conversation we had?
Yeah.
Okay, you are now a professional with one win fighting an amateur turning pro. Will you give this individual the same respect that Warren Huffman gave you when you entered the ring? Or will you fight him as though he's an amateur turning pro?
I mean, I look at it like that. Basically, he's an amateur turning pro, but at the same time, I don't know how many fights he had. It really doesn't matter to me. But I would look at it like Warren Huffman. He was not I don't know how he looked at me. And this guy right here that we talking about now, James Young, he already called down here and said I was easy work. He gonna put me to sleep. So I guess that'll be we'll see May 12th when that comes.
Let the gloves do the talking and let the coaches do the walking. I'm sure Coach Malcolm will walk you out to the ring with confidence, and you will then walk Coach Malcolm out of the ring with the win. Let's hope so. Renaldo, thank you very much. Do me a favor. Give roundabout.com, the Boxing Roundtable, a shout-out, and then give us any shout-outs you would love for any of your friends, fans, and family.
Oh, man. Shout-out to roundaboutboxing.com. Shout-out to the whole DMV. I need all y'all to come support me come May 12th. It's going to be a wonderful night. I just hope a lot of people come see me and support me because I need all the support I can get. It's gonna definitely be a win. And I'm not gonna promise a knockout, but for sure, Misunderstood gonna have a win. So he will be 2-0 come Saturday, May 12th.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard from young Renaldo Gaines. Renaldo Misunderstood, or as I like to call him, Mr. Understood Gaines. Tune in on Saturday, May the 12th at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center for Renaldo Gaines, 130 pounds versus James Young. This is Trey Brady with roundabout.com, the Boxing Roundtable signing out. Thank you, Renaldo.
Ain't no problem. Thank y'all, Roundabout.
No problem.